have a ton of ideas of better things to do than to be sitting here and arguing with you. Bars. Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. My name is Karina, and in my channel we talk about personal development, healing, and overall becoming a better version of yourself. So if any of that interests you, please join the family and click on the subscribe button. But anyways, let's get right into the video. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about gaining your confidence. So I'm gonna give you 5 tips that you can do to build your confidence back, because I want that for you. Number 1 is keep up with your physical and internal health. When I say keep up with your physical and internal health, what I mean by that is like going to the gym, eating good, you know, watching what you consume physically, emotionally, and everything. Like you want to make sure that your physical is up to par, because you don't want to look bad. When you look bad, you get yourself in bad energy. So make sure that you always well kept, your physical is taken care of, you know, gym, eating well, making sure you look good. And for your internal health, you definitely want to watch what you consume. What you eat is very important. Stop eating a lot of junk food. Eat more like clean, choose. You don't even have to eat like super healthy. Just like opt out on eating out a lot. You know, like stop eating fast food, or like stop going out to buy something to eat. Make it yourself, because when you make it yourself, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be way more healthier than you buying it at a regular store. So drink more water. Number 2 is allow room for errors. Okay, you are human and it's inevitable that you're gonna be perfect. Like stop trying to be a perfectionist, because you know who are the most miserable people? The people who are perfectionists. Those are the most miserable people. You know why I say they're miserable? Because they care so much about what people think about them that they don't live a happy life for themselves. At some point, I was this kind of person. But then after a while, I was like, who gives a damn about what people think? Like, I don't care. They don't pay my bills. Like, they don't pay my bills. They do not feed me. They do nothing for me. Absolutely nada. Like, why should you care? Don't care about being a perfectionist, because as close as you're trying to get to perfection, you're never gonna be there. Like, so just give it up. Like, just live your life freely. Like, it's your life. I don't know how else to say it. Like, you should be grateful for your life. Your life is fun because it's yours, so live it the way you want to. And also, I wanted to elaborate that there's times, like for me, that I am literally like going through the motions of my emotions. I would literally be like super jolly one day, and you could call me bipolar, I don't know. To me, it's just being a regular woman, but to each his own. But yeah, like I'll be good one day, the next day I'm like completely not having it. Like I'm just like, okay, I don't feel like today. Like I don't want to today. I don't feel like dealing with today. Like I'm literally going through a mood swing. And the fact that you're already in a bad mood is like, you already know you're gonna tend to like F up. Like, it's okay to have a bad day, you know? Be mindful of that so that you don't make too many of those errors in the day. Like, make room for those errors, because there's gonna be days where you're literally not going to be the greatest person. So all in all, make room for errors. You're gonna have those days, and you're probably not gonna make the best choices on those days. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up for it. You learn from your mistakes, do better next time, and then sit with your feelings, analyze them, accept that you did wrong so that you could do better. And if you need to apologize to somebody, then make sure you do that, because that's a part of being a good person, and just move on. Like, don't continue to self-sabotage yourself just because you are not perfect. Like, give yourself room for errors, because you're never going to be perfect. Number 3, to build your confidence, is going to be socializing. So there are some people who don't like to talk, me being one of them. I don't really enjoy having conversations with people, and if I do, I don't like to be like super consistent. And what I mean by that is, like, if today we had a great conversation, tomorrow I need a break. We cannot do it again tomorrow. Like, I need time to recover from the first encounter. But socializing is good. If you're a type of person that doesn't like to talk, like, you need to push yourself a little bit harder to talk, because it is good for you. First of all, socializing is good for your brain. It's good for your mental. If you keep things in, whether they're good or bad things, this is not going to give you a great mental state of being, because you're living in your head too much. This is not good. You need to interact with humans. Yes, humans could be very annoying at times, but it is very important that you socialize. And what helps you do this mostly is, hold on, because I'm thirsty. My son got me drinking prime juices. This is the only one I like, but all the other ones are nasty. But this one is really, really good. Back to what I was saying though. If you're a type of person that really doesn't like to talk, then you have to push yourself, because you need to put yourself out there and socialize. That's where you're gonna let your confidence go into play. That's where you're gonna exude your confidence levels. It is when you're interacting with other people is when you're going to know how confident you are and how you talk. You're gonna notice that your voice changes depending on your level of confidence. I am that self-aware right now, and it bothers me that I'm able to actually hear it, because I'm like, there are times when I don't talk in confidence. I know that I'm not talking in confidence is when I speak louder than my usual tone. You want to exude your confidence through socialization. That word is always a tongue twister for me. I'm sorry, but English was not my first language. You have to be open to socialize with people to know and feel confident, or to know what your confidence feels like, because some of us don't even know what that feels like because we've never practiced it. But it's important for you to socialize to know your confident voice and your comfortable voice, because your voice is gonna change depending on your mood. It's not about finding your voice, it's about finding your confidence. Okay, so number 4 is educate yourself on the things that interest you. You already have a desire of a certain topic. Why not just like research like cool fun facts about it? That way you could like challenge yourself to have better conversations. You know, a lot of people who are not in their that girl energy, it's because they don't really know how to have real conversations with people. You notice how people in that kind of energy, in that low vibration energy, they do the same thing. They just hang out, party all the time, chill outside, and gossip a lot. I literally do not enjoy gossip. Like, we are all out here struggling. I don't want to hear about nobody else's problems and you like criticizing it like your life don't stink too. Like, I don't like hearing gossip. It's usually something bad. It's usually just somebody hating on somebody else's good or well-being, or maybe somebody's really doing bad with their life, and I don't know why people feel the need to criticize somebody who's doing bad in their life. If you're not going to help them and guide them towards the right direction, then mind your business, to say the very least. Because you're not doing anything to benefit their situation, then why do you care so much to talk about it? Basically, I was saying all of that to say that people don't know how to have regular conversations, so gossiping is usually the easiest thing to do, because it's so easy to just point out where people's errors are. Ask yourself, what are you into? What do you like? Like, what is your hobbies? What do you enjoy doing? And then go do some research so you can have an actual conversation on that. You know, if you don't know how to have a conversation on it, or like if you already ran out of like topic, let's just say hypothetically speaking, you're into makeup and you feel like you already exhausted all your conversations with your friend about makeup, then go on YouTube and watch videos about other things, or do a Google search about something related to that you don't know about, and educate yourself on it. Like, maybe there's a new mascara that just came out. Maybe there's new eyelashes that came out. That could be a new conversation. Hey, did you know that these new eyelashes came out? They're so bomb. They're magnetic. Like, stuff like that. Instead of talking about gossiping. Why do we even care about what people do with their lives? That's their life. And I'm not living my life for anyone else. Neither should you. Educate yourself on the things that you're interested in. Surround yourself around those kind of people, like-minded people, and have these conversations with them. It will take you further than gossiping. Trust me. And tip number 5 is see life through love. Honestly, with this tip, you won't be able to do all the other tips that I told you if it wasn't for tip number 5. You literally have to be able to see life through love. And again, gossiping about other people makes you a trashy person, which also means that you're not choosing to see life through love. Because why would you ever want to be a negative person, to throw shade at somebody else's name, and they're, first of all, they're not even in the room, you're not even directing it to them? Because let's be honest, that's what gossiping is. You too scary to tell the person what you really wanted to say, so you talk about that person amongst others, which never really made sense to me. But to each his own. If you was to choose to see life through love, you wouldn't have time to gossip about somebody. Instead of gossiping about that person or gossiping in general, you would actually reach out to that person and let them know from a good place. Like, whatever it is that you were gossiping about, you could just directly tell the person, like, hey, I think that as a friend, I noticed that this is what you struggle with, and I want what's best for you. Can I just give you an advice or like a slight input? And if the person says no, then respect their boundaries and keep what you had to say to yourself. It's literally that simple. But see life through love with everything you do. Like, when you're gonna talk to somebody and they're irritating you, And you know, it's so much easier to say F off. I do not give a damn to talk about you or feed into negative energy. No, you need to challenge yourself and be a little bit more positive and say, you know what? I hope you have a better day. I don't want to stoop to your level and make you feel like crap. Now I gotta be a shitty person just like you and give you that same energy when I could just simply remove myself. Like, why are we arguing? I have a ton of ideas of better things to do than to be sitting here and arguing with you. Bars. For real though, like, it's so much easier to feed into negative energy, and negative energy is not what's gonna get you far in life. So challenge yourself and be a little bit more positive. Choose to see life through love, even to the people who don't deserve your love. You gotta give that love anyways. I'm not telling you to be a doormat. I'm simply saying don't give them negative energy, because that's what they want you to do, and you're better than that. So what you're gonna do is just remove yourself, because if they don't respect you enough to talk to you the right way or to like show you simple respect, they don't ever have to talk to you again. You don't ever have to deal with that person again. But that's how you gain your confidence, and that's where you need to be. People are gonna think that that's arrogant, that that's cocky. That is not your business what they think. You are protecting your peace at all costs. Your peace is the most expensive thing that God gave to you. So please protect it at all times, okay? I hope this video wasn't too long. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.